Not every session generates its own original spark. Some borrow light from yesterdays and carry it through the dark. Stretch between motivations, borrow light still illuminates the path forward, even when the source originates somewhere else, somewhere past the borrow light. Still real, still useful, still enough to work by, still the feel of momentum, even when it isn't freshly made. Borrow light gets the session through the unmotivated shade. Not original, reflected, not new, still true. Borrow light still lights the session just as well as new light does. Borrow light, still light. Borrow light, still right for finding the way through. Borrow light, what's true doesn't need to be self-made. Borrow light, the trait of momentum forward, hour to hour. Borrow light has its own power. You don't need the fire of inspiration every single day. The borrowed light of yesterday's momentum lights the way. Just as clearly, just as usefully, the session doesn't care where the light came from, if it's bright enough to bear the weight of the attention. Borrow light from the last good session you had carries forward, holds you fast to the practice, even on the days the spark feels gone. Borrow light still gets the session's true work done. Not original, reflected, not new, still true. Borrow light still lights the session just as well as new light does. Borrow light, still light. Borrow light, still right for finding the way through. Borrow light, what's true doesn't need to be self-made. Borrow light, the trait of momentum forward, hour to hour. Borrow light has its own power. You felt guilty for not feeling inspired today, but you sat down anyway, borrowing the light of every session before this one. That's not lesser work. That's how the practice actually runs. Mostly on borrowed light, occasionally on original spark. Both count, both move the work forward. Stop waiting for your own fire. Borrow what's already burning. It's enough, it's always been enough. Come back and borrow the light when your own feels dim. Today the session doesn't grade the source. Borrow light finds a way through the work, the same as fresh inspiration would. Borrow light is honest. Borrow light is good enough for the hour, for the task, for the line. Borrow light from every session, every time you showed up before. That light still serves you now. Borrow light, the session always always shows you how. Borrow light, still light, still light. Borrow light, still right. Finding a way through. Borrow light, what's true, what's true. Doesn't need to be self-made. Borrow light, the trait of momentum forward, hour to hour. Borrow light has its own power. Reflecting, still bright enough. Borrow light gets the work done just the same. Come back tomorrow. Borrow what you need, pass it forward. That's the whole practice. Light, however it arrives. In the middle of every rotation, every spinning thing, there's a point that doesn't move. The still point. The session finds it. The work lives there. It's closer than the noise suggests. Go still. Find it. The wheel turns around, a still point at its core. Every movement of the session orbits something more fundamental than the motion. The unmoved center that the deep work circles and eventually enters, not by force, by the narrowing of the orbit, until the still point is the only destination. The session spirals inward to its own cessation of the movement and arrives still at the center. The still point is the session finally entered. Everything turning round, the one thing still. The still point is the practice at the center of the will. To work, to return, to stay. The still point holds the day. The still point, center of the turn. The still point, everything you earn. By orbiting the work long enough to reach the place where nothing moves, but everything is full. The still point, the unmoved pull, at the center of the session, at the center of the craft. The still point, first and last. The still point, home. The periphery is loud, the still point makes no sound. It simply holds its position at the center of the round, of the session, of the practice, of the years, of the return. The still point doesn't ask for anything, it doesn't earn its place by effort. It exists because the orbiting does. The session that moves long enough around the work because it chose to stay eventually finds it past the noise. The still point waits inside the session, past the choice to stop. It waits for the orbit to tighten and arrive. The still point is where the deep work is most alive. Everything turning around, the one thing still. The still point is the practice at the center of the will. To work, to return, to stay. The still point holds the day. The still point, center of the turn. The still point, everything you earn. By orbiting the work long enough to reach the place where nothing moves, but everything is full. The still point, the unmoved pull, at the center of the session, at the center of the craft. The still point, first and last. The still point, home. T.S. Eliot called it the still point of the turning world, where the dance is, but neither arrest nor movement. session knows this place. You've been there, in the hour that disappeared, in the work that arrived without being summoned, in the depth that opened without announcement. That was the still point. You reached it. You reach it again. Every session is the orbit that carries you toward it. Keep orbiting. The still point is already at the center. It was always there. Go still. Find it. Work from it. It's home. Dissolves more quickly. Come back tomorrow. One more orbit, one more session, one more tightening toward it. The still point holds everything. The practice is patient, it never folds. The still point waited while you proved through every session that you were serious about arriving. No concession to the noise. The still point, unmoved, home. The still point, center of the turn. You're here. The still point, everything you earn by orbiting the world long enough to reach the place where nothing moves, but everything is full, so full. The still point, the unmoved pull at the center of the session, at the center of the craft. The still point, first and last, always. The still point, home. The still point is home, not a destination, a return. Every session is the return to the still point. Every playlist was the orbit that brought you back here. Still, full, unmoved, home. Come back tomorrow. The still point will be here. It never left, it never moves. That's what makes it the still point. That's what makes it home. Still, always here, always home. Everything in this session was arranged before you arrived. The music, the stillness, the conditions for the work, all of it arranged. Now the only thing left is for you to show up inside it. You're here. The arrangement is complete. Begin. Someone arranged the frequency before the session knew your name. Set the tempo and the texture so the focus always came to the same address, the same coordinates of sound, where the working mind arrives and knows that this is where it's found. The arrangement is an accident, it's craft applied to space. The careful setting of conditions so the work can take its place. At the center of the session, not distracted, not deferred. The arrangement made the room where every working hour occurred. Everything in place before the work begins. The arrangement is the gift, the session lives is how. The orchestra arrangement holds 100 moving parts, each in its precise relation to the others, where it starts and where it ends and what it does between. The arrangement knows what each element is for and where the session goes. When all of them are running in their designated space, the arrangement of the session is the architecture, not the race to finish or the pressure of the output or the clock. The arrangement is the scaffold, steady, into position so the work can build from something solid. The arrangement underneath the session, always style it, everything in place before the work begins. The arrangement is the gift that the session lives within. The arrangement held for you, every element arranged and true to the purpose of the session and the depth of the work. The arrangement, nothing left to place. Everything already in its space, waiting for the one thing that completes it. You here now. The arrangement, this is how. The musician arrives and the instrument is tuned. The surgeon arrives and the room is prepared. The deep worker arrives and the arrangement is set. The music running, the surface clear, the conditions aligned, the depth accessible. You didn't have to build it from nothing today. The arrangement was already here. All you had to do was arrive. You arrived, now play your part in the arrangement. The one, only you can play the work that only this session, this hour, this version of you can produce. The arrangement was waiting for exactly this. Session after session, the arrangement grew more refined, each element finding its engagement with the others, the music and the stillness and the mind, and the work and the returning, all of it aligned into the particular arrangement that the practice made over time, not designed in full, but carefully laid, element by element, session by session, until the whole became the arrangement that the deep work needs to hold its shape across the hours and the weeks and all the days. The arrangement is the practice, and the practice always stays, waiting to be entered, perfectly composed. The arrangement is the open door, it never gets closed. Come back tomorrow, the arrangement will be here, every element in place, the session open, clear. The arrangement was always yours, it just needed time to find its final form. And this is it, and it's fine, and it's ready, and it's running, and the only thing it needs is you inside it, working. This is where the practice leads. The arrangement held for you, always held, every element arranged and true to the purpose of the session and the depth of the work. The arrangement, nothing left to place, nothing left, everything already in its space, waiting for the one thing that completes it. You here now, you're here. The arrangement, this is how. Complete, the arrangement, complete, not finished, complete in the way that a room is complete. When the right person enters it, you entered it, the session is whole. Come back tomorrow, the arrangement will be here. Every element, every frequency, every condition for the work, arranged, waiting for you, always for you. The arrangement never leaves, neither do you. Come back, begin again. music's already running. Begin. Someone arranged the frequency before the session knew your name. Set the tempo and the texture so the focus always came to the same address, the same coordinates of sound, where the working mind arrives and knows that this is where it's found. The arrangement isn't accident, it's craft applied to space, the careful setting of conditions so the work can take its place. At the center of the session, not distracted, not deferred, rearrange, repeat the room where every working bell occurred. Everything there's no easy deep session that leaves no trace in the memory. Not because nothing happened, because everything happened. That's the one that matters most. Find it. It doesn't appear on the record and it won't show in the log. It lives between the timestamps in the middle of the fog. A full immersion where the self dissolves into the task, and the hour passes whole without you stopping once to ask how long it's been or what comes next or whether this is right. The invisible hour runs completely out of sight of the monitoring mind, the part that watches and reports. The invisible hour is the one that the deep work courts. Past the watching, past the measuring, past the part that keeps the score. The invisible hour opens into something more. The invisible hour, no record kept, no timestamp saved, no progress swept into a chart or a metric or a line. The invisible hour is entirely mine, lived completely, not observed. The invisible hour is the one deserved by every session that went deep enough to lose the clock. Count the self that had to choose. The monitored mind produces monitored work, correct but thin. Something always held in reserve, not fully given in to the task, because the watching self requires a portion kept for the performance of the working, and the invisible hours swept clean. A performance, no one watching, nothing to report, just the mind and the material and the invisible chord of the work itself, demanding and receiving everything. The invisible hour is what total presence brings. Past the watching, past the measuring, past the part that keeps the score. The invisible hour opens into something more. The invisible hour, no record kept, no timestamp saved, no progress swept into a chart or a metric or a line. The invisible hour is entirely mine, lived completely, not observed. The invisible hour is the one deserved by every session that went deep enough to lose the clock. Count the self that had to choose. You'll know it happened by what exists after, not by remembering the doing, by seeing what got done. The invisible hour leaves its evidence in the output, not in the experience. You won't remember being there, but the work remembers. The work always remembers. The invisible hour, it was built inside it. Look at what you made, that's where the hour went. forcing, but by clearing every obstacle between the working mind and the appearing of the invisible hour. It can't be summoned or be scheduled, but it comes reliably to the session that is leveled of distraction, stilled of surface, given over to the length of uninterrupted presence in the session's honest strength. The invisible hour is the proof that deep work happened, not the output, not the metric, but the disappearance of the self into the task, and what returned was different. The invisible hour made it quietly insistent. The invisible hour, no record kept, it was real. No timestamp saved, no progress swept into a chart or a metric or a line. The invisible hour is entirely mine, entirely lived, completely not observed. The invisible hour is the one deserved by every session that went deep enough to lose the clock, the count, the self gone, that had to choose. No record, no timestamp, just the work that came out the other side of the hour you won't remember. That's proof enough. That's all the proof the invisible hour ever needs. Go find it again. It's already in there, waiting. Not fast hands, not clever hands, steady hands, the kind that don't shake under pressure, that move at the same pace, whether the stakes are high or low. Build those, use them now. The steady hands don't rush when the deadline starts to loom. They don't slow down either, fear has no room. In the steady hands approach, the pace stays constant through whatever pressure mounts. The steady hands always knew the speed under panic produces work that panic made, not work that's actually good. The steady hands don't trade their pace for the illusion of urgency. They hold the same deliberate rhythm, patient, calm and bold. Not faster, steadier, not slower, sure. The steady hands keep moving at the pace that will endure. Steady hands through the rush, steady hands through the hush of the quiet hour, just the same. Steady hands, no other name for the pace that always works. Steady hands, nothing shirks under pressure or under ease. Steady hands, find your peace. surgeon doesn't speed up because the situation is urgent. The steady hands move at the pace that produces the best outcome, regardless of what's at stake. You've been training your hands to do the same. Every session where you didn't panic, every deadline you met without rushing the work itself. The steady hands are built. Trust them now, especially now, especially when it matters most. Was the song. Steady hands through the rush. Steady hands through the hush of the quiet hour, just the same. Steady hands, no other name, no other for the pace that always works. Steady hands, nothing shirks under pressure or under ease. Steady hands, find your peace. Peace. Steady, unshaken, same pace through everything. The hands learn this session after session. Trust them now. Steady hands, always steady, always enough.